Hey guys, Gio here. Welcome to elementalrhythm.com. I just want to create a quick video for you guys. It talks a bit about the level 2 training and why it might be interesting to you. Teaching people and bringing people through these deep experiences, the breakthrough experience and the flow experience, we realized that they were having these profound realizations, breakthroughs, memories coming up, different perspectives. And a few things sort of happened. One, they wanted to go deeper, and two, they didn't really know where to go from there. Like, hey, this thing happened. You know, what does it mean? What do I do? And of course, we're not going to try to analyze or decipher someone's experience because we don't know what they're experiencing, right? We can share our own experiences, like, hey, like this happened to me, so it meant to me. But we never advise someone to try to analyze, someone sees this or experience that. At the same time, over the last few years, specifically, I was using breathwork combined with like life coaching as a certified life coach and other kind of like embedding in there subconscious reprogramming techniques that I was working on with one of my business partners and co-founder of Personal Development School, with the curiosity of, hey, we know what's going on, and I'll get into that in a minute, with like the brain and the heart, and how do we really help people go deep into their subconscious mind to create long-lasting change? So we would use the breath work as a tool to go beyond the conscious mind, where a lot of barriers are there to protect us from things that have happened to us, from trauma, from past experiences, from ways that we view the world through this lens. And it was like breath work assisted kind of, I don't want to use the word psychotherapy, but maybe coaching. So it's allowing them to have a different perspective on things, to approach more sensitive issues in a different way, with less fear and less kind of reservation. And what we found was we were able to help them, to assist them to have their own realizations. So we use the breath work and the very specific processes that are designed to help reprogram the subconscious mind, followed by a coaching session afterwards to help ask them more questions, to dig deeper, not to really give them answers or teach them anything, but help them unlock their own truth and their own realizations. And then really create a plan for them for accountability and consistent integration, because that's the key. You can have a breakthrough with anything, really, or a self-realization, maybe a plant medicine journey, a breathwork journey. But what happens next? And repetition and emotion is really key to creating long-lasting change. And so helping our clients to do that, we found really profound shifts, long-lasting changes in their lives. So what started happening in my sessions was I was seeing this happening and refining the process over a couple of years, and working with people, seeing great results, and seeing this need with all our facilitators, like, hey, like I really want to go deeper. Or the clients are really asking me to go deeper, what do I do? And instead of, obviously if they need some sort of specialized therapist, a psychotherapist, psychiatrist, maybe a very specific coach, of course we want to refer them out. But also we want to give them an option to offer them to work deeper with us, because we've built this trust, we've built this bond, we've built this relationship, and now we have some of the tools to ask the deeper questions. So we don't have to really create anything or know anything. We just really have to know how to process the experience, to create a process around the experience so that we can then ask the right questions and create an integration plan for them. So that's what's kind of the basis for level 2. And training is over a few months. And the best thing about the training itself is we take you, the facilitator, through it. So obviously level 1 is a prerequisite, so you're gonna be familiar with breath work, but we want you to go through the process of the Breathwork Integration Coaching and the Mindwork process in specific, so you can have your own realizations. And a lot of facilitators, as you see in some of the testimonies below, will share how deep it was for them, how impactful it was for them, and how much it gave them perspective to now bring other people through as they're kind of having the realizations for themselves. They can really relate as they're seeing other people go through that, and create a framework for them to continue healing and to continue coaching. And so we mix in some of these practices with breakthrough experiences that you're gonna learn at level 1, and integration practice throughout the week. And we have this whole website designed for them to also have additional tools when they're not in session with you to do breathwork tracks and practices on their own. So we've created this whole framework with a few other courses embedded in it, like the creative visioning process that you can check out on our website. We have a coaching process that helps bring them through that, including level 2. And also level 2, a prerequisite, is a breathwork fundamentals coaching. So we can help people with their breathing, with their functional breathing habits, to create better breathers. Because if someone breathes better all the time, their mind is going to be clear most of the time. They're not going to be stressed as much. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable, safe, and clear. So we've combined these together for our level 2 training. So you can do it in a package and grab both levels at once. and save a few dollars, or take level 1 first and see how you feel level 2. We do the level 2 at the time of this recording. You can check the next dates below, but once a year. We may open that more in the future. But for now, we're doing once a year because we want to get a small group that's committed to go super deep in this process. And that's what we've been experiencing so far. So it's super fun. You're going to connect with some people in a very deep way, and you're going to really create some changes within yourself. And then hopefully, or the intention is to then be able to share that with your community and the people who are going to need your help to coach them as they're going through their own process of change and transformation. So that's basically it. So the way it works a little bit is we know that breathwork helps to change the brainwave states. So what happens is you go from beta into alpha to theta brainwave. And that's usually where the brain is the most suggestible. And they say that's kind of like when you start going into the subconscious mind. So we use the breathing to get there. There's different types of breathing patterns depending on your client, whether we're using the flow, which is more of a yin, parasympathetic, or the breakthrough experiences, which is more yang, which is pushing them through any blockages and stuff like that. Then we take them to the guided Mindwork meditation. That's a specific process. And then some really cool coaching tools to pull them through. We also find that, when we do the breath work, the default mode network shuts down, which is where they say the ego resides. And it's a very analytical, self-conscious part of the brain. And we also realize that HRV changes, the heart rate variability, which is really, really important for being healthy, for being happy, and for being creative, and a lot of other things that relate to HRV. So I invite you to check it out. It's all, of course, we'd love to have you as part of this process. So thank you for watching this video. If you have more questions about level 2 or level 1 or anything at all, shoot us an email anytime. We'd love to assist you in any way that we can. So thank you for watching this video, and hopefully we'll see you in the level 2 training.